So before I go ahead and walk this lot here at the Ford dealership here in northern New Jersey, it's about 100 degrees, so we'll head out there in a second. So you've heard the internet, right? You've heard everybody there shouting and saying, hey, Stellantis is going out of business. Prices of vehicles have lowered. Now is the perfect time to buy. Summertime, get out there, trade your car in, get the car you like because you're not going to see much lower prices. We're overstocked with 2022s, 2023s, 2024s, and the 2025s are arriving. So, dealers, they want to get rid of those vehicles. They want to get rid of those units. They don't want to pay those floor costs. They want to get rid of them. They're incentivizing their salespeople. So now, get in your car, go to the dealership and get the car that you want. You've heard it all, right? So maybe this 4th of July week, you said, okay, you packed up the kids, packed up the family, now's the time. I've heard it all. You get to the dealership, you look at the car you like, you see the sticker price, you're like, whoa, I thought prices went down, right? Well, you know, there's incentives, there's dealer incentives, there's manufacturer incentives. Let's go in and do the numbers and see what happens. Salesman comes out or salesperson comes out, take you inside, you sit at the desk, you go over the numbers and you're like, what? Wait a minute. Things are more expensive than I thought, right? Did that happen to you? And you're like, well, are these people lying on the internet? Is it just clickbait? Because I went to 2 or 3 dealerships and I saw nothing like that. Well, you know what? Yes, these people out there are absolutely right. Those YouTubers you see going from lot to lot, they don't lie. They want to bring you the best quality that they can of their content. You know, prices have come down, but what's not taken into account is most people don't have $25,000 or $30,000 or even $40,000 to go into a dealership and say, okay, well, the truck is $40,000 or the car is $40,000 with incentives. I can get a $10,000 discount. Was that a good price? Yeah, why not? If you can write a check for $30,000 for a $42,000 or $43,000 car, I would say go ahead and do it. But most of us, we don't do that. So how are we still paying more? Well, 3 things we have to take into consideration. Number 1, most of us have a trade-in. You know, we have a vehicle that we purchased in the past 2, 3, 4 years that we want to hand in and put that towards the purchase of the new vehicle. Well, a lot of us are in what they call negative equity, which means we owe more on the vehicle we currently have than the dealer is willing to give it to us for. So, if I have a vehicle that I owe $15,000 on, and I want to go and trade that in, the dealer says, no, your car is only worth $10,000. Well, yeah. Who do you think's going to pay that? The dealer? No, you are. So we're going to roll that extra $5,000 into the loan. So now all the money you saved on the incentives and discounts get applied to the new loan. Then that new loan is, of course, at a higher interest rate, which again, you're going to pay for. Dealer isn't going to eat that cost, right? You are. So now we have a vehicle with negative equity at a higher interest rate. Well, there you go. Those 2 things alone are going to eat up the cost or the cost savings on that new vehicle you're looking to purchase, right? The 3rd thing is, believe it or not, there's still dealerships out there that want to add ridiculous fees. They want to upcharge you for everything. They want to charge you for air. They want to charge you for a maintenance fee. They want to charge you all these kind of ridiculous add-on fees. And yes, there are still dealers out there, believe it or not, that still want to add a market adjustment. It's like crack for them. They can't seem to get away from it. They can't seem to understand that times have changed. You know, consumers are smarter. You know, we're not going to pay those ridiculous dealer fees or that market adjustment. Or are we? Yeah. There's some stupid people out there, and I hope anyone who's not watching is not one of these stupid people, because I refuse to be stupid And you should refuse to be stupid too. If you see any of these dealerships marking their crap up, oh, it's an adjustment, it's rare, oh, or they're going to charge you $500 for nitrogen-filled tires, or, you know, $600 for a front window tint, just walk away. There's other dealerships. I mean, I'm at a Ford dealership right now, and I have done business with them, and they're very reasonable. Now, they're not out here to save you a ton of money. They're not out here, you know, they're just like any other business. They need to make a living as well, but they really have their customers, you know, interests in hand, and they understand that, you know, they're not going to be a family business here if they keep on attacking customers. And I call that, yeah, attacking, with different add-ons and different fees. So, you know, kudos to this here in New Jersey, this dealership here in Performance. Not a bad dealership at all. Now let's move on. Let's check out the lot and see what's going on around here. First thing we can see is this beautiful Ford Lightning. It's in really good shape. I think it's a 2023 F-150 Lariat. Let's see what we've got inside. Of course, it's all specced out. It's got leather interior. This wide, beautiful panoramic sunroof in here. All the controls you would come to expect. 2023, so it looks like maybe a leftover here. And what do we want for this? Yep, 2023. It's pretty much brand new. It's got 70 miles on it. $61,900 with, of course, the dealer warranty. And what I do like about this dealer is there is no markups. I think that, you know, they're no Mother Teresa here, but I do have to say one thing. They're you know, they're as honest as they can be. They're not here to save you a boatload of money, but they are honest, and they will take care of their customers. So I do like this dealership. All right, over here we have some Bronco Sports. Yep, the mini Bronco. Okay, of course, this is kind of your base. You get these standard wheels here. 1980 pinstriping. And of course, some Mach-E's. They're still, see how much one of these guys go for. All right, Mustang Mach-E, yeah, it's all leathered out, nice. $50,080. So, I mean, that's kind of a high price, but you know, that's what the Mach-E's are going for, and it looks like they have a few left here in stock. And of course we have incentives from Ford, but even with those incentives, a little bit pricey. Of course we have the Broncos. Oh, and look at this Bronco Sport. Oh my goodness. Looks like a puked up 1985 here. Oh, that's a nice retro looking truck. Not my taste, but let's see what's going on with this little unit. Okay, yeah, Bronco Sport. We have $35,890. That's with discounts. I believe the original MSRP on this is a bit more. Let's see where we got this going on here. Price of base price $32,395. Options $2,900 in options. Total before discounts $36,890. They're discounting it, I think, what, $1,000? $35,890 for this little 1985 looking Bronco Sport. Taking the family out for a bit of a trip this holiday to maybe look for a new vehicle. And of course, what better family vehicle than the Ford Explorer? So let's check this red one out, see what's going on with this one. What are we going for today, Mr. Explorer? We've got the leather interior. Oh, no sticker on this side. Let's check the other side. All right, it looks like, what have we here? 2024 XLT, four-wheel drive, of course, $49,670. It looks like there's no add-ons, and I don't believe, again, this dealer does that kind of shady stuff. You never know, but in my experience, they've been pretty good around here, especially in New Jersey. Okay, almost $50,000 for this. I'm sure it's $55,000 out the door. We've got some big boy Broncos over here. The regular editions. Oh, one F-150s we have coming up? Yes, we do. And we've got a few left here on the lot. You can see this is relatively a smaller dealership, not one of those mega in-your-face type of dealerships. It's bigger than a mom and pop, of course, but yeah, you do get kind of friendlier service, I believe, at these smaller dealerships, and they're more willing to work with you. But I don't see any stickers on, although it doesn't. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's a sticker on this one. Oh, this is a 2024. This little unit here is going for $62,920. Oh, $63,000 for a truck. And we wonder why there's so many cars in the lot. I can't afford that. Let's look, we have more over here. Yeah, we have plenty of vehicles. Let's see if there's any no Mavericks here. Another F1 STX. So this is kind of more of a middle of the road model. It's got the extended cab. Beautiful truck. And how much do they want for this guy here? $54,710. Yep, 2024. Well, they better be giving pretty good dealer incentives here, 0% APR for me to even consider buying one of these, but hey, that's the market today in America. I guess everybody wants a pickup truck. For what reason, I don't know, but I'll get into that a little later. Some used units. They do have some, it looks like they probably just got them at an auction or something, but we have a 2023 here. Super Duty 2023. Here we go. I like this. They put their price right on here. List price $62,990. Discount of $3,000, $59,990 for this F-150 Lariat. It's got the leather interior, sunroof. This is really nice. Not a bad price actually for $60,000. Just be prepared. Out the door price is going to be probably almost $75,000. I wonder what this renewal cost is. See, it says renewal cost on there. Included in sale price. I don't know what that is, but probably one of those dealer add-ons that make no sense. Oh, here's a Ranger. That's a cute little Ranger. I like it. Oh, this is a nice truck. 2021. Wow. They think they want $42,800 for this. $39,800 with the discount. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at this. This is the Ranger Lariat version, so it's an upper trim level. It's got leather interior. Again, this is not really a, this is a smaller utility pickup, I want to say. But hey, you know, if you're not hauling a ton of shit around, this is a nice looking truck. Would I go ahead and spend $36,900 on this? Absolutely not. And it doesn't give me what the mileage is on it. I don't know if it's new. Oh, let me just check that out. It should, yeah, 17,300 miles on there. You know, it's a little much. You know, maybe if it were 2025, I'd think about it, but I don't think so. I'm at my local Dodge Ram dealership, Stellantis company, of course, and I wasn't really going to stop here because my friends on YouTube and all over the internet do a great job of blasting this company as it is, but I figured let's see what's really going on. And holy cow, just look at all the metal in this lot. I mean, my goodness. We've just got rows and rows of Jeeps, Dodge Durangos, Rams. My goodness. Let's look over here. We've got all of these Rams and Jeeps, and we've got some in the woods over there parked. There's not enough room. Well, let's just have a look at what these trucks are going for. And of course, we know that from everything we watched, Stellantis wants to be a premier car. When they want to be known as a premier vehicle. Let's see, base price $63,000. 72,200. 70 for what is this? Looks like it's got leather. It's Dodge SST 1500. Okay, basic grille. How about an e-torque here? 1500 e-torque. What do they want for that? Of course, let's check out the other side. Man, I tell you. And I thought the Fords were expensive. 51.5. Looks like $59,100. $60,000 for this vehicle. Looks like there's a sticker on the front. Maybe they're offering a construction sale. Okay, well, I don't know what the construction sale is, but $60,000. How about a Durango? Again, you pack the family up, you want to come and look at maybe a Durango for the family. Let's see what we have here. Beautiful little unit here. It's the gray. Yes. What do we have? Durango GT, blacktop all-wheel drive, of course. $52,900, $53,000, probably $60,000 out the door. And you can get the Explorer for a little less than that, huh? Premium my ass. Another Durango, but anyway. I mean, again, I wasn't going to stop here. Grand Cherokee, huh? Oh, let's see what we've got here. This is their premium line, right? The Grand Cherokee. Yeah, right. $47,500 for that. That's not actually almost 50 grand. I don't think so. And we wonder why these lots are filled to the brim. Do you think we can afford that kind of money? And I'll tell you, with a lot of this negative equity and high interest rates, you're looking at what, 8, 9, 10-year loans on a vehicle, 8, 9, $1,000, sometimes $1,500 a month. Who would be crazy enough to do that? And you know, this just brings me back to a story. One of my neighbors, he owns one of these Dodge. He owns a Bighorn. Let me show you. And people ask me, they think, why are prices on trucks going through the roof? And you know, I remember when I was young, which was forever ago, people actually bought trucks to use them. Yeah, they hauled around bricks or wood, or they used them for landscaping or whatever it was. And if you were that lifestyle and a camping lifestyle and you needed to haul your camper around, of course you would have a truck for that, or you would need to tow a large load, whatever it was. And the trucks back then, they could haul anything. You could put anything in them. They had the bench seat in the front. They had air conditioning and a radio, but none of these modern luxuries that are in here today. And that's because consumers today aren't using them for that. And I don't understand why. Here's one, an F250 Bighorn crew cab. I think this is what he has. Yeah, $70,000 for that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm telling you, these people, they want to use a truck just like this for a family vehicle, or maybe to get back and forth to work, you know, a commuter vehicle. And my neighbor, he's funny. I says, oh, that's a beautiful truck. And the only thing he hauls in that are coolers full of alcoholic beverages, which, nothing wrong with that, is there? nothing wrong with that. But does he really need it? No. So he has a family. He has one of these big old trucks here. And of course, one of the things is got to be four-door because I got to put the kids inside. You know, I want to have nice leather interior. I need to have a nice sound system. I want. You know, so pretty much he wanted a truck with all the amenities of a car. But he didn't want a car, he wanted the big truck. Like, okay, so you're gonna go back and forth to work maybe 15 miles each way, you're gonna burn all this gas, and the only thing you're gonna use it for is to haul coolers full of beer in it. Well, that makes no sense, and here's what even makes less sense. Hear me out. He wants to get another one because the latest and greatest model is out, and it's only gonna cost him another $120 a month. And there lies the problem. I think it's people like us, you know, you and me or whoever, that just want a truck just to have it because it's big and everybody else has it. And that's really hurting the people who need the truck. Because I can't, unless you can, I can't find a new truck for under, what, $55,000? You know, a truck with enough power to haul, you know, blocks or tow a camper or put lumber in or do your projects for landscaping. You know, you need a full-size truck. I can't. So if that's what you're going to do and you actually need a truck, it's people who are using it for luxury. They want the leather, they want the sunroof, they want the premium sound system. So that's what the manufacturers are doing. They're putting all of that stuff into the vehicle and they're charging an outrageous price. And the people who actually need them to work have to pay that ridiculous price because it's supply and demand. Now, I don't blame anybody for wanting a truck. Hell, it's America. We can buy whatever the hell we want. I'm just saying, a lot of us are causing the inflation for these trucks. Yes, of course, there's corporate greed. That goes on all the time. I mean, remember when these Jeep Wranglers used to be for fun? If you were a teenager, you'd get one, you'd pop the roof off, you'd go down to the beach, you'd load up the back with a cooler, and it wouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. It was a fun vehicle. It was fun. Now, there's nothing fun about spending $50,000, over $50,000 for the base. What is this? Another $1,000 out the door. You're probably looking at $55,000 or $60,000 for this trail rated 4x4 Sahara Jeep Wrangler. That's not fun. $800, $900 a month to pop the roof off and put a cooler in the back. That's not about fun. That's about craziness. And of course, another Jeep here. What's this? The E version Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, cloth seats. I mean, they're making them, I don't know, they're just bastardizing the old, what it meant to own a Jeep Wrangler. It's just not the same anymore. And of course, I get it. I'm not dwelling on the past or whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, as consumers, we have to have a little bit more of a ability to just look elsewhere. Purchase other vehicles. Oh, we got a big old plane ahead, huh? Yeah, they're probably looking at the same thing we are. Hey, look at all the inventory they have down there, guys. We get some great deals. But yeah, everything I'm looking at here, I don't see any great deal. There's no incentives. I don't know if the price has dropped or not. Here's one for 50 grand. I don't know. And the Grand Cherokee. All I know is these prices are high, and yeah, time to look around. Ooh, what's this guy over here? This the Hornet? Yeah, nobody's buying these. Who's buying a Hornet? And what do they want for this anyway? $52,000? Oh yeah. I guess there's somebody out there that wants a Hornet. This looks like it's all beat up. What the hell's going on with this thing, huh? Well, all right. Well, let's stop off at another dealership and see what we find there, folks. Here at the old Subaru place. Now, I've been here quite a few times before, and let's see, they don't have too many vehicles on the lot here. Yeah, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but last time I was here, they were robbing customers blind. They were just charging them stupid fees. You know, the cars didn't have a market adjustment, but they had over $3,000 of crappy little add-ons like nitrogen-filled tires and fabric protection and rust protection and all of that crap that you don't need. So let's look at it now, since, you know, their lot is not quite full. I mean, there's plenty of room for vehicles, but they've been moving them, so maybe they took out some of these fees. Let's have a look. What do we have here? Oh, Crosstrek. What about this one? Looks like, what do we have? I think this is a Crosstrek also. Let's have a look. Okay, yep, Crosstrek. Okay, standard equipment. Yeah, manufacturer's price, $26,300. Accessory package. But this is not something that is added on at the dealership. This is from the manufacturer. So transportation, $31,200, $31,300. Emission, full tank of gas include. Oh, okay. So they're putting that there as well, $31,300. Okay. Guess that's what it is. Let's see. What do we have? How about this Crosstrek? This looks pretty cool. Off-roader. Okay. Standard equipment. $37,300. What's $38,900? What's this? MSRP. Popular package. Remote start activation. Oh, here we go. Nitro-filled tire protection. Security etching. And new car prep. That's the first time I've ever seen that. So they're going to charge you, I guess, to wash the car? $600? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Subaru accessories can be included in your monthly payment. Oh, good. So we can include all these bullshit fees in your monthly payment to make them go up even more. Fantastic. I guess, yeah, I guess they're still doing some of that here. I don't know. Let's try another one. They didn't do that on the first one. How about this guy? Okay, optional, $35.07. Doesn't look like any of that is on the sticker. However, you can still see your accessories can be included in your monthly payment. So, I guess maybe they don't have them listed here, but I guess once you get into the sales office, they'll tell you all about how much more you can pay. See, we have an Outback here. Solterra, the EV. Yeah, that's nice. This is one of the most ugly EVs I've seen. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Looks like a little snub steering wheel there, bolted right into the... I don't know. It's not my favorite. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, $50,000 for that. Oh, transportation. Yeah, okay. So it looks like they're not adding on to this car, but again, you never know what you're going to get when you get into the sales office. And that's all we pretty much have here. We got an Impreza over here. Let's see the Impreza. This is supposed to be an affordable car, right? Affordable, $25,000, $30,000. Okay, yeah, ooh, okay. Bunch of upgrades, but they're not adding on any dealer upgrades as far as we can see. You never know, again, but it doesn't look like any dealer upgrades are included. But still, $30,000 for this little unit here is I don't know, it's still a little expensive, but I guess that's what the car market is doing today. Are the prices of vehicles going down in price? Well, technically, yes. The YouTubers out there who are saying, hey, you know, the market is finally getting a little bit more of an adjustment to it. I think the prices are a little bit more reasonable. Yeah, that is true. However, in the same breath, you're going to be spending a little bit more on that same new vehicle. So what can you do to protect yourself and not overpay for the vehicle that you want to get, or maybe you need? First thing is, open your minds a little bit. Don't settle for one make or model. You know, just because you really love that full-size Ford XLT with the leather interior and the sunroof doesn't mean that that's best for you or best for your budget. It simply means that's what you want. So if you can shop around a little bit, maybe a Chevy, maybe not even a full-size pickup truck, maybe a Ford Ranger would suit your needs a little bit more. So open up your mind to different possibilities, because if you do that and you're not stuck on one particular make and model, you open up a whole different range of price points. You also open up yourself to many different dealerships trying to work with you, which brings me to number 2. Don't think you have to go to your local dealer to get the best deal. Look online, look around, call different dealers, go to your neighboring state, go to your other neighboring state. Yeah, just because prices are down on vehicles across the board doesn't mean that certain dealers aren't still trying to get the most money they absolutely can by marking up their vehicles or adding on stupid fees. So if you see that at a particular dealership, walk away, go to another one. Go to a competitor down the street and bring their price back to them. Why not? It's a good buyer's market. So go out there and do your research, and of course, you know, get the best deal that's good for you, not for the dealer. The third thing, know what your trade is worth. Again, most of us just don't have $30,000 or $40,000 to write a check to the dealership and say, okay, I'll take that one, I'm getting a great deal. Know before you go to the dealer what your car is worth, what your trade-in is worth. And you may have to use another dealership like Carvana or CarMax and have them purchase your car rather than the dealership purchase your car. You may get a better price for your trade-in. So yeah, if you have negative equity on it, like I said before, if your car, if you owe $15,000 and the dealership's willing to give you 10 grand for it, well, maybe Carvana is willing to give you $13,000 or $14,000 on it, so you only have to roll over $2,000 in negative equity, or pay off that extra $2,000 instead of $5,000. I mean, there's so much you can do out there. There's so many resources for you to do that. Take advantage of it. Don't let the dealer dictate how much they're going to give for your car. You dictate it. The third thing, get a pre-qualification from your bank or credit union before you go into the dealership. Now, I'm not saying don't use their finance department, but know this. One of the ways that dealerships do make money is through financing. And you're not opposed to them making money through financing, but you want to pay the best financing rate, right? You don't want, you know, you're 3, 4, 5 years ago, whenever it was, you could get a car at what, 3% interest? And you know, you're really not going to shop around for 0.5%, right? So the bank is offering you 3%, the dealer is what, 3.5%, 4%? Not a big deal. It's only a couple of dollars a month and it saves you a little bit of the hassle, right? Well, today it's a lot different. You're talking anywhere between maybe 6 or 7% to 10% difference. And that, my friends, makes a lot of difference on your monthly payment in your pocketbook. So if you go to your local bank, get, I don't know, let's say you get an interest rate of 6%. You have that in hand at the dealership and you say, yeah, I love the deal, we worked it out, it's great. Okay, now it's time for financing. Well, just before we go into financing, I did get approved at my local bank for a 6% APR. Well, that's good, but you know, we offer financing here at the dealership, and that's great. So if you could match it or hopefully do better than 6%, I'd love to use your service. And my friends, that's all I have for you today. Be smart when you're purchasing cars. Yes, the market is now kind of flattening out. It's the price of vehicles are coming down a little bit, but it's going to take a little bit of effort from people like us to really take advantage of those new prices. Good luck shopping around, and thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day.